Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be answering some of your capsule wardrobe questions. The ones I'm answering today are all from my YouTube channel, and then in a couple weeks I'm going to answer the ones that I got from Instagram. Let's hop right in. First question is, how did you get into them? So I originally got into capsule wardrobes a little over a year ago through a blog called Unfancy. And I'm sure I've talked about Caroline's blog before on this channel because I loved her blog. She's on a hiatus right now, but if you go to her blog, it's still a great source of inspiration and advice and help about capsule wardrobes. Before that, I didn't think that they were something that I could attain in my life. I didn't think that I could really pare down my wardrobe that much, but I can, and you can too. So Caroline really helped me, and that's originally how I got into capsules. How do you prepare your capsule wardrobe? Lists? So I do keep somewhat of a list when I'm preparing my capsule. For this past capsule that I just put together, my fall capsule, I kind of looked at my spring and summer wardrobe first and pulled all the items that I knew I was going to bring into my fall capsule. So for me, this was my jeans, a couple of my jackets and t-shirts. And then from there, I wrote all those down and kind of tried to fill in the gaps of what I knew I would need in the upcoming season. Kind of kept track of the color scheme that I wanted for this capsule, again, because that makes mixing and matching stuff a lot easier if you have a cohesive color scheme. So I kept that in mind on my list, and I would write down things that I wanted to look for when I would go shopping, and I think that really helped me. It was nice to kind of only have a few things that I knew that I wanted, like some sweaters, and I wanted a big parka that I found. So that kept things kind of easy for me when I was shopping for my upcoming capsule. It wasn't the most organized list. I'm sure that there are people out there that do it a lot better than I do, but this is my kind of way that I put my capsule together, and it worked for me. How do you deal with capsule wardrobes when you're traveling to places with different weather from where you are? So for me, especially in this fall capsule, I feel like I have a pretty wide variety of clothing that would work for warm weather and cold weather. For example, I just went on this road trip with my husband, and we started in Palm Springs and we ended up in Utah and then drove back, obviously, but there was a pretty wide variety of weather situations, and I was able to be comfortable the whole time with clothing only for my capsule. If I were going on, say, a beach vacation, I would probably just pull some tank tops that I had from my spring and summer capsule and, you know, maybe a pair of shorts as well. But for me, this whole process has taught me to shop my closet before I go out and try to just buy a bunch of stuff. In the past, if I were going on vacation, to a beach vacation, for example, again, the first thing I would do would be to go out and buy new things because I was going on vacation. But now I feel like I'm very content and very happy with the clothing that I have, and I'm much more likely to just be able to pull things together from what I have instead of wanting more and buying more all the time. But my capsule is just my daily clothing. It doesn't include kind of like specialty gear, like snow gear, for example. I do have a snow jacket and snow pants and some warmer undergarments that I would, you know, take if I were going snowboarding on that kind of a trip, and that's fine, obviously. So that would be a way that I would kind of manipulate my capsule for colder weather. But honestly, I'm really spoiled. I live in California and the weather is pretty mild, so I'm able to make do with what I have. How do you combine work clothes and weekend clothes? Again, I'm a little bit spoiled in this regard because I work in a really casual, creative environment where I'm able to wear most of my capsule to work, minus my kind of like band shirts. But the way I kind of get away with wearing my weekend stuff to work is the way I accessorize it. So for example, I could wear a black cropped t-shirt and jeans when I'm like working on the Travco or going to the beach or something, and I could wear that same outfit and wear like nicer boots and a nice lip color, and, you know, make sure my hair is looking somewhat presentable and wear some fun accessories and have a completely different look. Another example would be my striped shirt dress that I love. I wore it a ton on this vacation we just went on because it's so easy and comfortable, but I could take that from really casual to a little bit more dressed up by wearing some heeled boots and a little denim jacket and maybe put my hair in a top knot with a scarf. That's pulled together enough for me to be comfortable and still look cute at work. What's your biggest source of inspiration when it comes to combining capsule pieces together? Your outfits are always so cute, simple, and yet looking pulled together. Thank you, that's really sweet. For me, I actually really like looking at Pinterest for outfit inspiration, and I didn't do this a lot for my first capsule because I didn't want to be looking at Pinterest and finding things that I wanted to buy and things that I wanted, but I can look at Pinterest now and not look at the things that I don't have and just kind of find the pieces that I do have in my wardrobe and find fun ways to combine them together. So if you look at my Pinterest now, a while ago I was looking for ways that I could wear my little faux suede skirt, the little A-line skirt that I have, because I had that in my last capsule and I wanted to find some fun new ways to wear that. So I pinned a bunch of pictures of similar skirts like that one, and for me that's enough inspiration to just kind of get excited about the clothes that I have, and it helps me to not get bored with my wardrobe either. How do you resist the temptation to buy too many new things for your capsule wardrobe? For my fall capsule wardrobe, I actually bought 17 new pieces, which seems like a lot, and it was a little bit more than I was planning on buying. But other than my capsule, I haven't really had issues with wanting to buy a bunch of new stuff, apart from my capsule. I've really been on this journey of learning that more doesn't always mean better. It usually doesn't mean better. And having a smaller curated closet has helped me get dressed easier in the morning and feel just feel better about my wardrobe because I have things that I love. So it's just been such a nice feeling to not have so much stuff around me at all times. So that feeling really trumps the feeling of wanting to buy new stuff for me. And the last question for this video is, what are some effective ways to stick to your budget when making a capsule? So I can really only share with you guys my experience on this. The way that I was really able to stick to my budget for this capsule especially was to only shop secondhand. So I shopped at Buffalo Exchange, Goodwill, and even eBay. I actually was able to find really, really amazing deals on eBay. So if you want me to do a separate video about kind of how I shop eBay and how I make it work for me, let me know in the comments because I'd be super happy to do that. But yeah, so like I said before, I bought about 17 new pieces for this capsule, and only 3 of them were actually new pieces. 2 of them were from Everlane and 1 of them was from American Apparel. And then all the rest of it was secondhand. So it was really easy for me, especially because I ended up buying a larger number of items than I had originally anticipated. It was easy for me to stick to my budget because they were so much cheaper than they would have been if they were new. So I hope that helps. Yeah, again, I'm only in my second capsule, so I feel like I'm not an expert, but I'm an amateur that really cares a lot about capsule wardrobes, so there's that. I hope you guys liked this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did like it, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you can get all of my upcoming capsule wardrobe updates. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!